I got to press record. Got to press record. I have done way too many interviews and not press
Oh,
record.
is it? Oh, you
Yeah,
forgot.
bro. Because I get stuck in the conversation. You
Yeah,
meet and
yeah, yeah.
greet, and then you have a conversation, and then you realize, oh shit, I'm already 45 minutes in, and I ain't pressed record. Like, so where do we start? And how do we start this? So it's like, uh, it's one of those things where I love connecting with people. I love talking about people's journeys, not just because of what we do, but the mental health aspect to it. And me being on my journey as a father as well, it just kind of expanded, and it's weird because in the past 2 years, I feel like since the team has grown,
Mm,
I've got to grow a little bit in the background to say, look, this is how I want to do this. This is my vision,
mm,
and I want to keep it that way. I don't
yeah,
want anybody to dictate what I like doing, what I like to say, because I'm slowly seeing that happen to creators, which is quite sad.
mm,
Uh, but I can't knock them for that because at the end of the day, it's a hard industry to get into.
very,
Because
very.
uh, who wouldn't be excited to kind of work with some of these brands that we work with, the
Mm,
screenings we go to? Like, bro, I'm
yeah,
still a kid when I go to these things because it's like, hold up, 20 years ago,
mm,
I love the fandom. I enjoy the fandom. Who would have thought they'd bring me into this world where I'm seen as a critic? I don't like saying that
mm. Why though?
because I still think I'm a fanboy, bro. Because I love everything. Like I'm critical to a point where it's constructive feedback,
Mm.
but I'm the type of person who like I'm still a fan. Like
I
I
think
don't.
that's probably what makes you a critic because it's constructive.
Yeah,
I think if you weren't constructive, then you'd probably be more in the um fan realm because some people don't like DC because they love Marvel.
yeah,
Not
yeah, yeah,
because DC is not good. It's just I love Marvel.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think yeah, that's more in the fandom realms than being a critic because I can hate a film and tell you a lot of great things about it,
Mm,
and that's constructive. And I think that's what sets us apart from the others.
that's true. That's true. All right, hey, look at this, guys. We've jumped straight into the episode, which I love doing because it's probably one of the best intros to start something with a conversation.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Welcome to the Brothers Geek Out podcast, bro. Welcome to the
Thank you
Geek.
for having me,
We
man.
got we got Ken reviews on the show. We've been going back and forth for a while now, but our busy lives and finally getting the
Fatherhood,
chance to,
all of
yeah,
it.
trying to like finally getting you on the show and thank you, bro. I love what you do. I love how you do it. You have a unique
Thank you very
style to
much.
the way you do it as well. And I'm glad we could connect because every time I have any of the other guys on the show, the first person they mention, Ken reviews.
Ah,
They give your salutes, bro. They give you your
I
salutes, bro.
appreciate it highly, man. I appreciate everyone, man.
It's
What,
always nice when you could get accredited like that, bro, because I've had Gaz from the post credit podcast,
hmm.
have Mo from the Small Time Critics, and like you're the first person they praise, bro. Like on the industry side of things and
Hmm.
on what we do as well. So props, man. Salutes to you, bro, for doing the
Nah, I
great work you're
appreciate it,
doing.
man. God bless him as well, man.
But yeah, Ken, it was
Guys.
really so with the geek out sessions, it's really a simple, free flowing question. What,
Hmm.
like things like what made you get into this?
It's just a passion, man. Like you, I'm also a fan, man.
Mm,
Fan of movies, TV, video games, comics, um, facts, non-facts,
hmm
all of it. So I would watch a film, TV show, play a game, whatever it may be, and I'll send a message to one of my group chats, whether it be like the gamer group chat, the movie group chat, or just even just like the mandem or my family group chat. I just send a little summary like, I really like this game. This is why I liked it, so on and so forth. Then my messages started to grow, started
mm.
turning into little paragraphs. And paragraphs started getting bigger. And then before you know it, I'd like to think it's because they loved it or supported me, but they were like, look, mate, get an Instagram or something. Stop sending
Mm.
messages to the group chat. Because it's in text form, I'm not sure if it was, we like your stuff. So, hey. show the world or just get out and go somewhere.
Yeah.
Either way, I went to Instagram, started doing posts on there. So then that meant adding images. So I'd put like the a scene from the film or the poster, then the whole paragraph and the caption. Um, and obviously doing that, my writing started getting better. So I had a
Hmm.
lot more to say. And I was learning about cinematography, sound design, animation, the whole lot. So obviously I had a lot more to say. I started expanding my taste in media. And then before you know it, I had so much to say. Instagram captions wasn't enough. Started running out of characters, so I had to do like two comments and so
Yes.
forth. And then I had a friend who's a web developer, who built me a website as a birthday present out of nowhere.
Nice.
So now the freedom was, I was free to write as much as I want.
That's amazing.
Um, yeah, one of the best gifts I've ever received, which is brilliant. Zoe Rose Studio, they're called.
Okay, cool.
Um, and then yeah, my writing took off, started getting noticed, invited to screenings, screeners,
Hmm.
and so on and so forth. And then I kept getting comments about my personality showing through my writing, and
That's
they would
amazing.
like to see me physically.
Yeah.
So then converted it to video, but I still do the writing
Okay,
alongside.
good.
So yeah,
No, that's really good that you
yeah,
still continue the writing part of it.
yeah. No, the writing, I love the writing. Absolutely love the writing. So I've still got the website, kenkenreviews.com. So I started YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, the whole lot. And then yeah, here we are.
That's
Now
amazing.
I get invited to um huge podcasts to speak.
That's
Like the
amazing.
brothers
We're not
speak.
huge, bro. We're not huge, bro. We're
Oh,
not huge.
stop it. Don't play it down.
We're not.
Don't
We're
play
still
it
working.
down.
We're still working. The way I see it is still working.
Mm,
I'm super grateful as well, bro. Like, here's a guy who suffers dyslexia, barely could write properly, bro. Like, to
mm,
the fact that it could go from which I still write as much as I can now because it helps me out in like
mm,
in the way I word things. But uh, the shy kid from Tottenham who loved comic books to be able to be on a yellow carpet, blue carpet, red carpet,
mm,
screening events, and I had some amazing moments. I mean, uh,
mm,
I'm an artist. I've always loved comic books, so
mm.
artist has been like that's how I started the journey. Like
Okay.
for me, 15 years ago, after my first divorce, I moved back to mum's. Mum's was like, come back home,
Mm.
chill at home, allow being by yourself, moody,
Yeah,
broody, like Batman and stuff. Come home.
that's how villains
But
are
she,
born.
yeah, and she, I remember I moved back in the loft. She goes, you're gonna have to stay in the loft. There's little old school conversion, the old school
Mm.
conversions, where they did it themselves. I love it. I love it. And I went there, but she kept all of my artwork and stuff from when I was like 16
Oh,
years old.
sick,
So, bro,
sick.
from 16 all the way to 30, I have not picked up a paper and pencil. And then I kind of just went into like when I moved back to mum's, like doing the like social media stuff, like jumped on Facebook, created a page, put my
Mm.
artwork, like all of the artwork flooded back to me when I saw it. I was like, wow, amazing art. I was amazing artist at 16. What can I do now? And then I continued that journey, and that went into us. Well, my brother giving up. My brother, my middle brother, who lives in Dubai now, but he traveled to it was New York or Hong Kong when he first moved out of the UK, and it was his idea to start the podcast. He was like, "Bro, we love this stuff. Why
Mm.
don't we just go online, go on Skype, record it? We get to catch up every week. We find out how the families are, and we talk about things we love. And that's the birth of the Brothers Geek Out podcast. And uh,
Sick,
yeah,
sick,
it's
sick.
been crazy.
Keeping it family as well. I like that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, listen, one thing I could take from my dad was unity. Him and his brothers never got along. Uh,
Uh,
and it was like that's all he drilled into our head when we were younger. Because I don't care if you don't get along. Just I need unity. I need
mm,
unity. I need to know that you guys will cover each other's back. because he goes, not anybody's going to get on. It's like,
Mm.
how do you guys stick up for each other, even if you're in the wrong, even if
Yeah,
you're the
yeah.
shithead of the family, the rebel of the family, which I am. Uh, Make sure they stick by your side and make sure you stick by their side. And I think that's what he's like. That's the one thing I take from my father was that he gave us unity,
Mm.
regardless of how many arguments or you know bad words we've called each other over the years. That we could sit down and have that conversation face to face and not have years apart because it's something that sadly happens a lot when a
It does.
sibling rivalry where they wouldn't see eye to eye and they wouldn't even like have a conversation and it's like
Mm.
uh, I've learned over this year and I think that's the reason why I've slowed down a little bit more was that we you know the time we get we need to cherish forgive, forget, move on. uh
Exactly that. And we need to
we
pass it to our children as well and teach
100%,
them.
100%. With what you do as well, because you're a father as well, bro.
Mm.
Like how do you manage being able to do the screenings, the reviewing, the content review? Because most of the listeners are people that watch on here, and with the
Mm.
Geek Out sessions, is it's them taking on advice from other creators and opinions on what they do to organize themselves. How do you find yourself organizing yourself? Because some weeks there's free screenings.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like what do you pick? Do you go to all of them? And like, yeah,
No.
how do you look after yourself, bro?
Yeah, definitely don't go to all of them. I go to what I can.
Yeah.
Definitely. The children always come first. So
Hmm.
I base my schedule around them
Hmm.
where I can. There are some occasions where they are childcare is covered, so I'm able to go
Yeah.
to screenings. But any chance I can get to take my children to screenings, I
Perfect.
take them.
Mm.
Absolutely. Especially, those family movies,
Yeah.
Sunday morning
Perfect.
screenings. Those
Perfect.
ones,
Blessing.
absolutely eat them up. And big shout out to the studios and the PR
Yeah.
accommodate because I'm a family of five.
Hmm.
And that's a lot of seats to give
Spaces.
away.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So shout out to them, definitely. But yeah, any opportunity I get, children, straight away, take them. My eldest is autistic,
Hmm.
so it's in those environments, it can be challenging because it can be overwhelming,
Yeah.
all these photo ops, you know, people coming out, hey, you're Ken, you're this, that. So it can be challenging in that sense because he gets overwhelmed easily.
Mm.
Um, but we manage, man. We manage. He's starting to get used to it. And
That's
then you
good.
also have the studios that accommodate um, autistic children or special needs. So we've attended some of those, which are absolutely great.
That's amazing.
Some of those have captions. My
Yeah.
son loves captions
Oh, so good.
because sometimes he likes to read along, as in he says the lines out loud and
Yeah.
even acts it out and all of that. So yeah, it can be challenging as a parent, but we manage, man. We manage because one thing we have in common, we like film,
Mm.
like TV.
Yeah.
So we ride it out together, man. They try
That's
and
amazing.
get in my review videos and all of that. Do your own,
That's
man.
good. That's good. That's good. My
Do your
daughter
own.
has recently started to say, "Dad, can I join you on your YouTube page?" And I was like, "Well, really and truly, when you're 18, because me and your uncle we swear a lot on the podcast, and I don't think you want to hear this right now." Uh, so I was like, we'll think of something later on in the future because I want to do more things like that because I try and
Mm.
take advantage of the screenings where I could take my daughter along with me
Yeah,
because she
yeah,
it's like such a surreal moment for me because it's like you're getting to watch this like a week earlier and
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't come out till cinema later so you can tell your friends about it but
Mm.
you have that cool dad moment like
Yeah, no, 100%,
it
100%.
was
Even sometimes I have to be like, yeah, look, we're under NDA. Don't
yeah
say too much. Don't say too much to your friends,
the
but
embargo's not out till next week yeah uh Exactly, yeah. It's a wonderful moment, but it's like as you said, you manage it and
Mm,
you're looking after yourselves, and as you said, priorities them. And I
mm,
think that was a major change for me last year, bro. Because like last
mm,
year, I went to everything,
Mm,
Everything, whatever was sent to me, I was there, and I
yeah.
realized I damaged myself in the process of doing that.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think that that is part of the journey because yeah, I was a everything kind of
yeah.
person as well. And I think that just comes from our drive to grasp those opportunities because
Hmm.
before those opportunities were there, we had nothing to go to, and then all of a sudden we have everything to go to. So,
Yeah.
and then you get to that stage where it's like, it's not every room you need to be in,
Hmm.
kind of thing. And yeah, it's just a learning curve. You have to do what suits you and suits your family situation.
No, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Uh, oh, you heard it, guys. Organization. Make sure you look after
Mm.
yourself in the process. Make sure you know what you're managing as
Priority,
well.
man.
Yeah, your priorities. I think that's the most important part. I think last year priorities for me went out the window, and I was like just gunslinging everywhere. And
Mm.
towards the end of the year, I felt like proper ill.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to hear.
I was out for like 3 weeks bedded, bro, and that's just
Mm.
because of exhaustion. Uh, remember, because we're the guys that are doing not just the recording of, we're editing, we're
Mm.
writing,
Exactly.
we're updating the
Exactly.
website, we're doing the social media. There's like 5 accounts on social media to look after.
Each one post is minimum what? And I'm just talking about the posting side, not even
Yeah,
editing. 30 minutes.
yeah,
Because sometimes this caption works here, but it doesn't work there.
that's right.
This music works here. This platform doesn't have the music, so you have to, yeah, it can be a lot. Can be. I've been tempted with one of those, those apps where it posts to all of them on Mac. I've been tempted. I've
There's this
seen
new
it
one.
go really bad for others, and then they've had to
Yeah,
revert back to doing it
do the
manually anyway, so I didn't
minimalism.
bother.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to use, what was it, Hootsuite, and there's a new one called Blaze AI, which I'm
I've
trialing at the
heard.
moment. I'm on the 7 day trial right now. Interesting video takes, but then you have
Mm,
to go in and edit it, because remember, it don't pick up your slang, your
yeah,
language,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
and you're like, what is that word they just made up to put in there? Like, so you have to go in to physically edit it again anyway.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I like so what I did the beginning of the year, like I told my brother, I was like, we're gonna have to let go of some of these other apps because
Mm,
it's just far too many to look after. And if you want to build a community, they're gonna come to that one place, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram,
yeah,
or
yeah.
X, which I barely use. But I
Mm.
was on Blue Sky for a year, and I was like, ain't nothing happening here, man. I'm just gonna delete this.
I
Like,
heard about that, and I saw
yeah,
everybody rushing to it, and I thought, for me, it was more my anxiety, man. Not,
yeah.
I was more like not another app. Come on, not another one. Like, and I was just hoping you hear, like, I don't know, Mark Zuckerberg went to buy them out or
Yeah,
something,
yeah, yeah.
just to,
Because then it would just relay on other apps, isn't it? Like Threads. Like I
yeah,
barely go into Threads, but because it posts everything from Instagram on there,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have to
yeah.
touch it. I
This
don't,
is it.
like.
This is it.
But I feel like, I mean, how do you feel like at the moment now with social media and the way things have been? Like, how does it work? Like you just said, anxiety. Like,
Mm.
how does that feeling of, because we're led by a society now where it's clickbait, views, likes, uh,
Numbers.
numbers.
Mm.
How have you been coping with things like that?
At first, it was tough. I used to care about the numbers.
Yeah.
I would feel this type of way if, and even sometimes now, because if I'm
Mm.
honest, because you spend, I don't know, 4 to 5 hours editing one video, and then boom, 6 views, and you're like, come on, are you, are
A
you lot
good
not
video as
serious?
well, man. That's a good video.
Oh, this is a good video, and then you have what I call throwaway content, something that you just quickly put together, post that up, and then boom,
Million views.
200,000 views, and you're like, where's the maths? I said, what's up? Like, what's wrong with everybody? Did they not see the transitions I did on this video?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was tough. But now I've got to a point where I've realized you can't please everyone.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I'm happy with the video I've made and posted, I'm happy.
Good.
That's
Yeah.
that's that's the most important thing. And then if others like it too, great. If they don't, great. And I've had um moments where I've had a video where I've posted, it's got 4 views today, and then 2 months later, shot up.
It'll peak. Yeah, it'll peak.
Yeah.
It'll peak. It's so
So
random.
yeah, it can be very random. So I always advise newcomers or newbies that look, post what you love. If you
Mm,
like it and you are happy with the video, post it. Because all you're doing is building your portfolio for when that one video that does shoot up,
mm-hmm.
then they can go on your page and see like, oh, he has other stuff too.
Mm.
Instead of deleting, reposting, and there's all these TikTok myths, Instagram myths.
I
Um,
can't keep up.
I can't keep up. And there's a new one every week as well.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it'll make
bro.
you think, oh, so is that why nobody was? No, that's not why. Just people didn't want to watch that. You just have to, no one wants to accept that, look, I like my video's bad or people are not taking it. No one wants to accept that. And that's why they drive off all these myths and legends and it's
it's
too
it's 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 difficult
mm,
because of the culture we're in as well, and I feel like at the moment now we're kind of oversaturated on it. It's like, what do you bring unique to
mm,
yourself? Like, so there's creators that I know out of what we do in
mm,
the movie industry where I know your style. I know that's you. I know that's Ken when he's doing his review. I know this is Mo from Small Time Critics when he's doing
mm.
his stuff, and it's like there's an individuality to what you bring, but then there is this oversaturation where everything's the same.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
there's like it's hard to be creative in a field where we kind of seek validation to say, look at how much editing power I put into this, man.
mm,
And then a
absolutely.
video where I'm just looking at the camera and talking has
Yeah.
it's weird to kind of work out. And I think slowly, like I let go of the numbers. I had like a mental breakdown 4 years
Mm.
ago. I think it was
Oh,
4 or 3 years ago, where we focused so much on the numbers and trying to keep it uphill. And I wasn't just looking after my own accounts and the podcast accounts. I was looking after the company I was working for as well. I was looking after their accounts. And I'm thinking,
mm.
right, this IT reseller company is dropping drastically. Like whatever I'm
Yeah,
posting is horrible, like at the moment. And
mm.
so because I was a social media manager for a little while, it bogged me down after because I realized that the algorithm is going to be random, and depending
Yeah.
on trends and topics,
Mm.
uh, you're either going to win some or you're going to lose some. But it's like
Mm.
how do you take that in? And I think I had a little break for like 3 months and completely
Sorry
just
to
switched
hear that,
everything
man.
off, and it kind of brought back this feeling of actually, as you said, was enjoy the content that you make because most of the time it's yourself that's going to watch it and be like, all right, hold up, I maybe said that a bit wrong. How
Yeah.
do I make that sound more like me after? So it's like you're working on your character as
Mm.
well as you're doing that. So I think it's really important that you love the content that you do. You love your page because it's your
Absolutely.
page of memories.
Mm.
It's your
Exactly
page of
that.
reviews.
That's one way I view social media.
Mm.
It's like I don't need a photo album anymore.
Mm-hmm.
As long
Exactly.
as you have, because I have like a private personal page. As long as you have access to that, you have access to all my memories. And
Exactly.
that's how I see it. You're just building a photo album. And to touch on the mental stuff with the numbers and all that, just post what you want, man.
Mm.
Because you have to look at it like this. Well, this is how I look at it. There's an embargo date for the 5th of June. There's going to be 700 reviews. 700 reviewers. You just need to build your own community
Yeah.
and be authentic to that. It's not a
Exactly.
competition like
No.
because there's just so many styles. And because we all, in most cases, understand cinema, understand how movies are made, appreciate how much they're
Mm.
made, most of our criticism are most likely to be the same.
Mm.
We're most likely going to like the same things,
Yeah.
not like the same things, and so on and so forth. So in our reviews, we're probably saying the same things, but to capture a viewer, it all comes down to how you're saying it.
That's right.
And that's where the
Exactly that.
authenticity comes from.
Hmm.
And
Exactly.
that's the best advice you can give any newbie because you have creators that do the whole shouting into the camera. You meet them in person and they're nothing like that. Like, where's that energy, bro? Come on, man. Tell me why Netflix is, has the best documentary, but in person, everyone's a bit. And I think it's authenticity that will get you your community. That that's
100%,
the that's the key.
100%, 100%, 100%. I think that's a big key there in itself
Yeah.
because uh, shout out to Yusuf who jumps on the
Mm.
channel and he always shows support. He's building his pages up again and really inspired by the Geek Out sessions, which I'm thanking you for because you always drop comments and you always ask for advice. And as I said, is just enjoy the process. Honestly,
Yeah.
enjoy
Yeah.
the process. Don't
Absolutely.
get bogged down. And exactly what Ken said there.
Mm.
You will find your own niche and you will find your own. Uh, Even if it's 5 people, one
Yeah.
person that likes that post, my God, that's a difference to so many people. Trust
That's,
me.
that's
That's something else for loads, and it's just
one
taking
like
that on. Yeah,
that's all it takes, man.
yeah.
That's
So
all.
different, so different.
As
Because
long
I
as that
think,
like isn't you,
yeah,
as long as
standard,
you're not
standard.
liking your own post, then you're all right, man. Come on, man. A
Exactly,
hundred
exactly.
followers, 100 people that are saying, I'm going on this journey with you.
Yeah,
Some people don't have 100 friends.
exactly,
You know how insane
exactly.
that is? We got to appreciate
So
the small
cool.
numbers as well, man.
Exactly,
Because
bro. Exactly.
it's just in context that they're deemed as small. In reality, that's not small.
No, no,
Because
no.
I don't
You
follow
be
every page. I don't.
no,
There's some content I like, but I don't follow every page because just because I like that doesn't mean I like everything you do. And that's
exactly.
what it takes for
Yeah,
someone to hit that follow button. Come on, man. They want to rock with you. Even if
exactly.
it's a hater, they're interested. You've got a hater's interest. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
roll.
yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly.
You see it.
I did a video recently of Superman versus Goku, and I was getting it in the comments, bro. I was getting it. They were like, "How could you put Superman on that on like in that level of Goku?" And I'm like, I know, but I'm like, I'm just putting the question out there. I didn't even say who was gonna win. I just said, "What do you guys think, bro?" The comments, it's amazing. I do love the community sometimes, but
Hmm.
sometimes we could get toxic, man. We could get really
Oh, come
toxic.
on,
Oof,
man.
oof.
But toxicity is what built this industry, man. If you dive
Exactly.
deep from production
Yeah.
to marketing, it's all toxic in all of it, man. It's all of it. But question to you, Superman versus Goku.
Oh man. Shit, they probably heard it in my voice when I was speaking about it in the video, but depending on which Superman,
Yeah,
I'm going with Supes because I that was my go-to. But
okay.
looking at the stats, it's gonna be Goku, bro.
I
It's
hear
gonna
it.
be
I hear
Goku.
it.
Without a doubt, it's gonna be Goku, man. This guy is in, he lives for it, bro. He lives for the beef, bro.
He just wants to throw hands.
He
He don't
lives
care
for
about
it.
his kids. He don't care about his wife. He don't care about. I just want to throw.
No, bro. Yeah, bro. That's what I love about that character.
You can,
He
yeah,
lives for it.
nah. You
So
can
like,
imagine his prayers to God, like God. I just want to throw hands. Nothing else. Don't give me wealth. I don't need that.
no,
Let me
no.
just get some opponents.
Yes, give me some worthy
Yeah.
opponent. He lives for it, bro. So
He
it,
lives
it
for
is
yeah.
Goku. I know it's
I
Goku.
reckon Goku as well still.
Yeah, it's gonna be Goku, man. It'd be an epic battle to see.
Mm,
Like if they ever did like a crossover. I mean,
mm.
I've seen all that amazing artwork, but I think it's something that they need to do, bro, because it's like I feel like they're two big characters,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Goku, I've like my Dragon Ball Z journey was from my brothers. Like seeing
Mm,
my younger brothers enjoy Dragon Ball Z so much, it was insane how much joy it brought them because they were like,
mm.
this anime just take and like anime in general just takes it to a whole different level. And like,
Definitely.
when you're
I,
watching it
I love it. I love
in
it.
its native language as well, like you hear that raw emotion. You're like, hold up, I've been watching this dub version that's still good, but not to a point where, when you're hearing it in
Are
Japanese, you're
you
like,
are you one of them
oh.
sub guys as well? Yeah.
Originally I was. It's only
Okay.
taken me in the past, probably the past 10, 15 years to kind of appreciate
Mm.
not watching subs and like, well, reading the subs but having it in its original language.
That whole sub thing is toxic in itself, man.
I know, I know,
Everyone's like,
I know.
why are you watching that? If you've been watching subs for 20 years and still don't know a word of Japanese, there's something wrong with you. That's mental health. You can't be promoting Japanese and you can't speak it. Or now.
No, yeah, of course you're gonna pick up on some of the words,
You
but then it
have
was
to.
like at the time when I was watching it with
Mm,
them, it was the English dub, the American dub that
mm.
was on at the time. It was only
That
after,
was my introduction to anime in general. Just
yeah,
dubs.
and then it was Naruto. Once I got into that,
Mm.
I was like, oh my god, like this is amazing. Like why have I been watching dubs for all this time? Like, and then you jump into the whole general, like I grew up on manga, Fist
Mm.
of the North Star and Akira are my favorite animes, mangas of all time.
Mm.
Akira, I absolutely love that change animation cinema
It
completely.
changed, yeah, cinema as a whole. The influences from
Bro,
that is
it's so crazy. And I
insane.
don't want him to make a live version.
I don't as well, yeah.
I don't want him to touch that. It's like one of those things at the moment now where we're running out of IP, and we've noticed this in like the Hollywood industry at the moment now. Originality is like really out the window at the moment now.
Out the
Like
window.
it is the
Out the
comic
window.
book industry that is pushing all of these movies that are
Mm.
coming out, but then it's like after COVID, it was like quantity, no quality. Let's just
Yeah,
push all of this out and shove it
yeah.
in your face. But
And that's the thing. I think that's why Hollywood is more open to crossovers now.
yeah,
Because the originality, and that's where the success of Sinners comes from. An original
mm,
IP, and it's like everyone's like, wow, because it's not a franchise.
bro.
And then what did they want to do? A sequel, make it
No,
into
no,
a
no, no, no. Leave it.
leave it
Leave it
alone,
alone.
man.
I know Ryan won't take that on anyway. He won't take that on. Nah.
But that's the thing, that the way these studios operate, they'll probably go on without him.
I hope they don't. But no, listen, man, he owns the IP of this, so
No, he
hopefully.
owns the IP in 25 years' time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. After 25
They
years,
need
then
they
he
need
gets
there
that.
needs to be some blocking there happening because they need
Yeah.
to leave that movie as it is. Like
Hmm.
we don't need no sequel. I don't know need no
True,
prequels.
man.
I mean, I'd like to see a little probably a series on the Smokestack twins
Yeah, do a
in
series.
like when they were working for Al Capone.
When
I'd
they were
be
gangsters,
interested to see
yeah.
that. Yeah, it'd
Hmm.
be interesting to see what they did in
Or a
Chicago.
comic. Can even use like
Oh, bro,
the thing
even better.
is, this media is so wide now.
Yeah.
They need to start taking advantage of because all this worrying about budgets, Game of Thrones, every single story in that universe can be told in animation, and it'll be
Mm-hmm.
probably cheaper than doing a series.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
Panicking. They want everything in live action. Like How to Train a Dragon is one of my best animations. I'm
Ooh.
looking forward to the live action, but you're telling me Toothless, who we met in animation, is still going to be in animation. So like, it's I don't know, man.
Well, they it's so I saw it last week,
Mm,
and I spoke to Dean the other day, uh, and this is my opinion, bro.
yeah.
I'm a fan of the originals,
Mm,
yeah, and with all the live action movies that have come out recently,
yeah.
they've all been like rubbish.
Yeah.
Except Mufasa. Mufasa was all right. It had a good
I like Mufasa.
storytelling to that.
Mm.
Uh, I think this is the best live action one from animation adaptation.
I understand that, but you also have to understand, yeah,
Hmm?
because context matters, yeah.
Yeah,
It's it's technically animation to animation.
yeah. I gotta say, yeah.
Because the
Toothless is
transition isn't crazy. All they've done is replace the humans. The dragons are still animated. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
no. I totally get what you're saying, but it now here's me speaking from an artist point of view.
Uh,
Uh, they are more realistic. The textures are more realistic.
yeah, no, okay, of
Yeah,
course, yeah.
but they're still animated. I know what you mean
Yeah,
when yeah, they're still
I don't
animated.
know,
So
man.
yeah,
So the
uh,
reason Mufasa works for me, because you see with these live action adaptations, it's two things. One, transitioning from animation to live action,
mhm.
and two, they're doing like for like stories, and that's why Mufasa worked. It's a story we've never heard of.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
When
Exactly.
they How to Train a Dragon, from my understanding, it's a like for like, and you can literally, because in their marketing they've been doing it, put it side by side. Take this animation, take it into live action,
Give us a
but
new story.
just a different story.
Different story. No, totally
Different
understand. I
story.
totally
That's
understand.
all.
I can agree with you on that.
Yeah, it's
But there was
too
something
easy.
magical about it that I enjoyed. And I hope
Hmm.
when you see it, we can have another conversation.
I have no doubt I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of that film. I have
Yeah.
no doubt. Because
Like,
get me, you can't go wrong. Can't
no, I
really
think
go
I
wrong.
think that's a timeless story. I think
Mm,
the original story of a teenager struggling to find his place
mm,
and then finding a friend that's an unusual friend to make you grow as a
mm.
character is
Exactly.
a beautiful story and it's transcended. I mean,
Yeah.
uh,
But
uh
listen to this as an idea.
yeah,
Imagine they did the fourth How to Train a Dragon in live action. Just continue
that's actually
a
that
new
works.
story. Because
That
right now,
works.
if this film is successful, they're gonna do the second one,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
third, and we still don't have a fourth.
I could
Oh,
totally get that. I could totally get that. I think this is where it will clash with older fans.
mm, mm,
It's because we
mm.
want new stories. I mean, for me as a
Oh,
fan of say like Star Wars,
mhm.
we still get new stories to this day. We're getting TV shows to this day.
Yeah,
40 years onwards, I'm still in that universe.
yeah.
You know, good or bad, I'm
Mm.
still in that universe, and I'm still gonna back it because I absolutely love both sides of the story now.
Mm.
The rebels, the empire, everything else. We're getting more details on things. So like
Universe is
Andor,
so vast.
yeah,
Has there been a Star Wars remake for anything?
no,
That's how big that universe is.
yeah, no. There's no remakes. There is no
That's
remakes.
crazy.
Crazy, right? That's the only franchise I think that doesn't have like
A
a
remake.
remake of the original or anything like that. Uh,
Because even the animations are
separate,
their own
all separate, all
stories
own
and oh,
stories. Yeah, like Visions. I love Visions. That's my
yeah.
favorite, bro.
Visions is
Ooh,
an amazing concept. Whoever came up with that. I know like Black Mirror and all that do the
yeah,
same thing, but whoever said, you know what, in Star Wars, and they're doing it with Predator.
yes.
I'm thinking these anthologies are just ah
Timeless, bro. Timeless, which I
timeless,
absolutely
bro.
love. It's timeless that we get to still get that content.
Hmm,
Which kind of goes into my next question for you was,
hmm.
what's your favorite movie, bro? Your favorite go to
Of all
movie
time,
all time.
Interview with the Vampire.
Ooh,
Young Cruz, young Pitt, young Antonio, even younger Diaz.
yeah,
No, Kirsten Dunst, sorry.
yeah, yeah.
Excellent film.
Wow. So
Excellent.
that's an interesting one that you've picked there, bro. Uh,
Of all time.
what was it? What is it about that film?
It's the brotherhood of
Yeah,
it. It's the loyalty of it. It's the betrayal of it. It's the depiction of vampires. I love vampire. I like vampire lore
mm,
in general. Um, and yeah, it's just the journey of it. I watched it as a kid. I was like, what, maybe six, seven. So of course I went picking up the LGBTQ
yeah, yeah, yeah,
translations I was trying to depict at the time. After a few rewatches, then I've realized what it is.
yeah,
It doesn't change it for me.
yeah,
And then with the new adaptation, where they go full on
yeah,
um Anne Rice's vision, doesn't take away because it's more around the loyalty and the
yeah,
brotherhood of things. And that's
yeah.
from young, it just caught my eye, and that's just been the best depiction. Another adaptation that needs a sequel. We didn't need a remake.
No,
But I
we
mean, the
didn't even.
series
Yeah,
does expand on it all, but
yeah, we didn't need a remake. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's just give us a good sequel to continue the story, and I feel like
yeah. And Brad and Tom now, they're at the right ages. Imagine a sequel now.
that'd
Come
be
on.
really good, bro.
We
That would
need it.
be really good.
We
Oh my
need
god,
it.
that's a good movie, bro. You've picked a
Mm.
really good. good solid
What's
movie, man.
yours?
Mine's Back to the Future, bro. Yeah, there's something about Back to the Future that always keeps bringing me back. Time travel. I'm obsessed with time travel, bro.
Mm,
I don't know
mm.
what it is. I'm obsessed with time travel and that DeLorean, man. It's like the most
Classic.
ugliest,
Classic.
good-looking car in the world. You know what I mean?
Classic.
Bits and pieces hanging off it, but time travel, uh, going back to fix what was
Mm.
done wrong. You know,
Do you think
uh,
that is the best depiction of time travel, or have you seen better?
I think in a script, yes, but as time traveling, I would say Quantum Leap.
Mm,
Quantum Leap. I like the idea of time being a spiral and that you can jump to different points
mm.
depending on how the quantum accelerator worked. But recently I saw something that was what was it? It's gone out of my head now. Recently I saw something with time travel which I really found interesting. Which was come on, it's gone right out of my head now.
Was
But I
it a
did watch
series?
something recently. It was a series, yeah.
Not the Apple TV.
No, no, not Apple TV. It's with James Franco. It was J.J. Abrahams. It's recently been on Amazon. It's about him going back in time to save JFK back in 1962.
Okay.
Uh, and it was a program that came out years ago. And J.J.
Mm.
Abrahams was like a producer on it as well. Bro, it is very good, bro. Like, and the concept of time travel the way it works, and like basically he walks into this diner that has this back room where you walk into it and you end up in 1962. But it's the only point because what they were trying to say in the episode is that there's different parts of the world that have these points. They're almost like stargates that take you
Okay.
to a certain point in time.
Mm.
Uh, and then you have this original time traveler telling him the truth that like the only reason why I run this diner is because I get to go back to 1962, and that's why the burgers are so cheap because I'm buying the meat from 1962.
I need to look into this one. Yeah.
You know what? Let me find because it's bro like, and it's interesting because you're again, like, that's a crucial part of the world, the time, what happened to JFK as well, and we're getting more insight with the way things are in the world right now. You're getting more insight in how
Oh, is
things are
it
run.
11/22/63?
There you go, 11/22/63. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Adding that
I
to my
th-
list right now.
yeah, that's really good, bro. Really good. But screenplay wise, it's going to be Back to the Future, man. I think it's got one of the best scripts. It's catchy. It's funny. I've seen it in so many different ways. Like when it comes to watching it with a live orchestra, secret
Mm.
cinema, the musical. Like it's an endless, timeless story that I don't know, just connected with creatively, like as an artist, like drawing, like I was drawing the DeLorean from a kid, like I
Mm.
just
Mm.
because I just loved the fact that it was a car that traveled back in time. It wasn't something standstill. You have to move it for it to
Yeah,
take you back to that point in time. Uh, I don't know, man. Something about that movie, bro. There's something.
I
It still
hear it.
catches
I
me
hear
now.
it.
Something about that movie. Which everybody finds weird because the mum falls in love with the son and all the rest of it. But I was like, that's not. It's not that. It's not that. It's time travel. It's the DeLorean. It's the hoverboards. It's the outfits. Me like movie memorabilia wise, like it's probably the thing that I spend most of my money on. Like
Mm.
the red vest jacket. Why am I still buying this thing to this day? Like what is it about that red vest jacket that I'm still buying? Like,
Michael J. Fox sold it to
yeah,
all of
bro.
us, man.
He did, bro. He did. He did. Amazing, amazing. It's
Let's just
still
be
stuck
glad it
with me.
wasn't some bloody Gucci jacket. We'd be
Yeah,
suffering.
that would have killed me. That would have killed me. That would have killed me. But yeah, that's my go-to movie. But then
Okay.
there is other ones in there that are like, like the thought-provoking movie, like, Christopher Nolan's Inception and
Hmm.
Interstellar. Like those are the movies that bring out like movie making magic. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
insane. Like he's probably I mean, he's one of my favorite directors, but
Mm.
it's just thought provoking because when I watched Inception the first time, I went back and bought a ticket for the second time. But
Mm.
if you could do that to me, to go back on the same day to watch the same film again,
Oh,
you've
same
done
day.
an amazing day. Yeah, bro, same day, bro, same day.
Yeah, okay, okay, okay.
Batman Begins for me is one of
Mm,
my favorite. Like, The Dark Knight is an amazing movie,
mm.
best comic book. I wouldn't even call it a comic book movie. Really great action thriller movie.
Great film.
But Batman Begins did something to me. Right? I
Mm.
saw that cinema twice on the first day, and then I went back the rest of the week. I think that's the first movie I ever watched like 10 times in the cinema
Sick, sick, sick.
because it was like you know, because we all know the story about Batman.
Mm.
Now you showed me Bruce Wayne's pain.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
showed me his pain, and and his logic of why he's doing this.
Mm.
And it's such a good film. I absolutely
Okay,
adore that
film.
movie, and I think Nolan didn't just ground the character to a point where it felt realistic.
Mm.
It could be a Batman in our world. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
just the characters, bro. He's great at casting, bro.
Mm.
Lucius Fox, Morgan Freeman, Hauer as it's got out of my head, but he just had a great cast, bro. And I'm like, Michael Caine is
Killing
Batman.
Murphy.
Kill him. Oh my god, I was like, dude, like you're killing it. Like, look at
Mm.
this cast here. Like, you've got some amazing actors in here. So it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, there's my like most favorite films, but like it's the creativity that goes behind it. As you said at the beginning of the podcast, it's
Mm.
like the craftsmanship is what we're enjoying because it's the way a certain product will make you feel.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it
Like
comes
it.
down to.
So it's interesting that you've picked a film like Interview with the Vampire because that's a movie that's in stages
Mm.
of the relationship, and as you said, the kind of like loyalty and brotherhood
Mm.
of that as well. Like it's entwined into that story, and you know what? It's another movie I'm gonna have to sit down and watch again, man.
Yeah, nah.
Definitely.
It's another timeless one, man. Even though it's from a different time, and
Yeah,
even that's one of the beauties of it. It's a what they call it, a period movie.
yeah. Exactly that. Exactly that. Exactly that. Uh,
Brilliant.
I shouldn't say this because I don't like doing it, but it's always good conversation and constructive as well. What
Mm.
was a movie that really annoyed you, bro?
Annoyed me.
Mm. Not bad. It could be it just annoyed you. You're like, why did they make this?
Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. All right.
Entity,
Yeah.
the entity, the entity, the entity. Like, come on, man. You get it. Yeah, no, that film really annoyed me. Don't get me wrong, I kind of liked it,
Yeah.
but it really annoyed me. And again, it's all constructive criticism. I appreciate they tried to connect. I'm
Mm.
talking about the first Mission Impossible
Yeah.
down to the third, fourth, and like trying to connect it all. Great. Um, he done his signature stunt. Great. Um, but that underwater scene was very, very insulting as a viewer. You are taking the piss out of my intelligence. And I was in the cinema. Who was I with? I think I was with Gaz.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And I said it in the cinema. They're trying to insult me. They're trying to insult my intelligence. Because I found that very annoying. One, they said even with this suit, the chances are 2% or whatever it was.
Yeah.
He done it without the suit and even deeper. Like, come on, man. Plot
You'd
armors
expect
getting silly.
his body to just explode or implode.
Bro,
Yeah. The
man,
pressure.
he's swimming at the depths of submarines with no suit. Come on, man.
That's superhuman stuff. That's Namor stuff, bro. That's Namor stuff there, bro.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
way more stuff,
Uh,
bro.
I gotta say, like, it's exaggerated to an extent where
Yeah,
we didn't need that first hour as well.
we
Like
didn't. We
that was
did
my
not.
first thing. That first hour made me feel like I didn't watch the whole. I've been on the journey, man. I know what's going on.
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
hasn't watched Mission Impossible? I'm on the
yeah.
journey.
I think that
Uh,
was an attempt to grab new viewers, kind of thing.
to go back to watch the originals.
Yeah,
Leave me alone, man.
no, we didn't
Can
need
you
that.
imagine somebody watching it who hasn't seen it all? Like I've just seen all of it in the first hour. I don't need to watch all of those movies. Uh,
Like,
Interesting though, because like yes, the stunts. I mean, this was more of a Tom Cruise.
mm,
Let me see how much shit I can do in a movie.
yeah, yeah,
You know, and it works. It's his marketing. The guy loves movies. The guy loves this series.
mm,
You know, it started with. Uh, I love Mission Impossible, the first movie. That I think that's
yeah.
a great film, bro. To where
I
it got
didn't so
to.
much like the first one.
Okay,
After
interesting.
a well,
Yeah.
it's in hindsight, I've seen all the others.
Okay.
That is probably near the bottom for me.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. For me, I loved it. I think the one that was bottom was number three for me.
Rabbit's
J.J.
Foot?
Abrams. Yeah. The Rabbit's
Really?
Foot. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why.
Hmm.
And I'm a John Woo fan, so number two goes quite high up in my list.
I
So
like number two. A lot of people
yeah,
don't like
number two, Hans Zimmer
it.
soundtrack, John Woo's
Hmm.
action directing. It was cheesed at its best. Like I love cheesy movies. I think that's
Hmm.
my era of movie making, 80s and 90s
That's
cheese.
most people's bottom. Number two. I like that every minute they were swapping faces and I love that.
Yeah.
I like
No,
number
that's okay.
two.
So that's interesting. So because for me this year has been it was Karate Kid,
What
Legends.
best film you've seen this year?
No, not best film. No, 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 no.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
One that annoyed me the most.
Oh, annoyed you. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Why did I annoy you? It was very annoying. I agree. Yeah.
It's a TikTok film.
It
It's a
looked
TikTok
like it was
film.
edited on TikTok.
Yeah, like they use CapCut for that, definitely, bro. The way they drop the transitioning,
And then
it's like
yeah.
you gave me
And you
two
know
different
what?
stories.
They went even lazier and probably using the AI to do the transition. Like, yeah, editing was terrible.
So it felt like a 2 hour movie that got cut down to an hour and a half.
Mm,
I don't know why Jackie and Ralph was in it, to be honest, because
mm,
the story they started off with was brilliant. They should have
yeah.
stuck with that. They should have
Mm,
stuck with that and his own journey. I think they put in Ralph and Jackie, and I love Jackie on the screen. He's got
mm.
charisma, man. That guy just makes you smile every
Pretty
time you
funny,
see
man.
him. Uh, but I just like it. Just like the you know the boxing story had a bit more heart to it,
Mm.
and
That was a good twist for me because
yeah,
they didn't show any of that in the trailer. So well done to them.
yeah,
And it took away from the usual formula where they're training this kid with karate, but we have
that's
the
right.
karate kid training
And then yeah,
somebody else. But then they kind of double backed and went back to the kid getting trained and followed the usual formula. But that was a nice little twist. I like that.
no, it was really good. I personally felt like it could have been extended. And then there's the spoilers if anybody hasn't seen it yet, but
Mm.
the scene with Ben is just won a fight, and then the bad guys have come to try and beat him up, and Ralph
Mm.
and Jackie join in,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like shaky camera,
Yeah, yeah,
and it
yeah.
almost made me vomit. And I was like, oh man, you got Jackie Chan, who's an amazing martial artist.
Mm.
Ralph, who's coming back into the scene now, which is amazing to see. But it would have
Mm.
been nice to pull that scene out so we can actually see what was happening. Because
Yeah.
by the end of that fight, I know they got away and they were okay, but it's
Mm.
just like I want to see them actually. Like
Yeah.
Jackie's the best at to see the type of martial arts he does in
Mm.
these movies. Uh,
What do you
and I
think
don't
of
know why.
Ben?
Sorry.
What do you think of Ben as the future?
He's amazing, bro. I think he's an amazing martial artist.
Do you
Uh,
think replaceable for Jackie? Obviously, he's irreplaceable, but like the next Jackie,
that's a hard one.
because we need someone to fill that void. We need someone to fill that Tom Cruise void, Jackie
Mm.
Chan void. There's a few voids we're gonna need
Bro,
filling.
we got Jason Statham, bro.
He's on his way out. We're gonna need someone to replace him.
We got Jason Statham, man. He could do anything.
He's our
Uh,
he's our modern Van Damme,
yeah, yeah,
basically.
yeah, exactly. 100%. 100%. He's our modern Van Damme. Ben, you know what? Ben could be, because I think as a martial artist, he was great in this movie, bro.
Mm.
Like some of the
And
fighting scenes were
even in the
really good.
film, I got I got Jackie's influence. You know, Jackie's got that
Yes.
kind of clumsy
Clumsiness, yeah.
stuff. And Ben was kind of putting that into his thing. So when I saw that, I thought, do we have a Jackie? Jackie Void here kind of thing.
We
But yeah,
could
he's
do.
good. He's
But
good.
there are some other martial artists out there at the moment now uh, that I think soon will come into the scene that will absolutely take over.
Mm.
Uh, but Ben was good in this film. The fighting scenes were good, and the choreography was really good.
Yes,
I've
the
seen some of the
fighting was
behind the
really
scenes
good.
was really good as well. But it
I
just
liked that comic book style.
yeah.
Plus one, plus
it,
two. Yeah, I like that. That was cool.
that reminded me of like Tekken and
Yeah, yeah.
Virtual Fighter and stuff like that. So it's
Mm.
like it's
Was that
interesting
your first
take.
time seeing him?
That was my first time seeing it. Yeah.
No, was that your first time seeing Ben?
No, I saw him in the Disney
American
Plus
born
show.
Chinese.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Yes. Yeah.
He was good in
So
that as well, yeah.
he was good in that. I'm actually surprised when they picked him. I was like, oh, he's gonna be the new Karate Kid. It'd be
Mm,
interesting to see, but uh, I don't know. The movie was made for a newer generation. I know that they let
mm,
us in with Jackie and Ralph because we're the
mm,
older fans, uh, which still gets me buzzing. Like they open the scene up with Miyagi
mm,
and and Daniel-san talking about the Han family and what happened, and
mm,
that locks us into it because all those movies and even the TV show with Cobra Kai, it, it, they had heart, even though they were cheesy.
mm,
Some of them didn't even end well. Some of the episodes we didn't even need, but it was cheesy and it had heart. And
mm,
and and I think redemption is always going to be one of those stories that is always going to resonate with us everyday people, is
mm,
because there are moments that we can redeem ourselves, and you can have an argument or say something out of context, and then some people don't apologize for that. Like, but when I
mm,
go back to somebody and say, like, you know what, sorry, I think I probably said that wrong, or the wording came out wrong. Uh, Forgive me for that.
yeah,
Like I know now I can do that because I was like,
yeah.
I don't want to go to when I'm at that age now. I could go home. I'll be thinking about that, thinking, shit, I worded that wrong. I worded that
Mm,
wrong. And sometimes I do wisecracks that can get me in trouble. And it's like, oh
mm,
shit, what did I say that for? I remember this awkward situation where this was in like my late 20s where uh, one of the girls that came to the party, she had a plaster on her chin, and I was like, "Oh, you cut yourself shaving?" And oh my god, the room went silent, and I was like, "Oh fuck, Gibbs, why didn't you think about it before you said anything?" So I immediately apologized. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Sometimes things just come out of my mouth. It's just probably because of my
mm,
ADHD or something just said it. I'm so sorry." But she tried to retaliate back, and because that didn't go too well, everybody started laughing at her, and I was like, "Oh shit, this situation's got even worse now." So I apologized to her again to say, "I'm really
yeah.
sorry. Like how that situation panned out. It wasn't meant to be like that."
Mm,
And she was like, "You know what? You've practically apologized the whole night. Don't worry about it. Let it go." But I was like, I had to because I knew I was in the wrong there.
mm.
For me to just come out with that statement straight away, with that, you haven't even entered the room properly to say hello to your friends, and I'm like, "Oh, you cut yourself shaving," and I'm like, "Oh shit, Gibbs, like, shut your mouth, man. What you doing? Why did you do that for?"
Yeah,
But
that
it's
was.
just, it's me.
Mm,
I sometimes say things out of context, and uh, I will apologize and I will explain about it because it's just something that I suffer and it's something
mm,
that I tend to do. So it's not meant to be out of disrespect or anything. It was supposed to be
yeah.
a funny moment. I thought about it, but I didn't realize that I wasn't thinking about it. I've already said it.
Mm, I get
Yeah.
that.
So I feel like this movie was like that.
Mm,
It just gave us stuff. It kept
yeah.
on giving. It kept on giving, and it didn't give me time to breathe.
Mm, I
It
get
didn't give
that.
me time to breathe, and I think as I get older anyway, uh, I like movies to like kind of like sit for a little while to
Mm,
make me feel that emotion, to make me like, is it weird that I say that I wait for moments that a movie's gonna make me probably tear up or make me laugh really loud? Like
yeah.
I
I
love
get that.
those moments because the reality we're in sometimes is hard enough, man. Being a parent, working two jobs, uh, everybody trying to catch your time. You're trying to make time for friends and family as well. We do the stuff that we do as well. I mean,
Mm.
as you said, you manage it. How do you look after yourself in the process, bro? How do you look after yourself, bro?
That's that's a continuous question. If you ask me tomorrow, I'll probably say something else, man.
Yeah.
Um, but a few things that help is being with the kids. That's
Mm,
one of the main things. It brings that what the children do is remind me that numbers don't matter. All these followers and all that don't matter. This here, them is what matters.
Yeah.
Another thing that really helps is gaming.
Yeah.
I'm a gamer before all of these things kicked into my life. Gaming has been number one.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, it's this has taken away from my gaming time, so I do want to get back to it. So like right now, I really game in comfort.
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I'm having like low days, I'll just put on the game. Sometimes I don't even play the game. I just have it on the screen.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And yeah. Gaming, family. I'll say those are the two main things, huh?
Oh, good
Those are
enough.
the two main things, yeah.
I think it's important, and as you said, because it was is the gaming was the main like way of getting into this world, and
Yeah.
now that you're using it back to being uh your kind of go-to to like having a low days, like me with my artwork or reading a comic book or just opening up the pages and staring at the images. Like
Mm,
that's me. Like my daughter's like, "Are you even reading?" I'm like, "No, I'm just enjoying the artwork."
mm.
My favorite at the moment now is Across the Spider Verse, the artwork book.
Okay,
Like
okay, okay.
I love looking at that book. I love like the first movie is like brought me to tears at the end of it. And my brother's like, "Why are you crying for?" And I was like, "Bro, that
Wicked
was
film.
just beautiful.
Mm,
That was just beautiful as an artist to see it expressed in that way.
mm,
Like is insane. It's already a character that we love,
mm.
but it was the visual stylistics, just like my dyslexia, my neurodivergence just spoke to it. They spoke back to me. It made so much sense for me. And I think
Mm,
uh it was my language.
mm.
It's my language. Like it's what I love. When it
That's
came to
beautiful.
artwork and why I got into it, it was my language. And
It's very
literally, it was
beautiful.
like, nah, thank you, bro. It was like one of those moments where it was like, here's a movie that can actually speak to me, not just on a uh like context. It was the
Mm,
visuals, bro. The visuals spoke to me in a way. Like when I saw number two, bro, I was like, this is such an experience. Like
mm.
here's me paying
Proper.
£20 a pot to go watch it because I was like, this is just like it's like one of those visceral dreams where like I have an idea, but it's very hard for me to translate that idea onto
Mm.
paper, or if I'm doing video editing, or uh, I did music videos for a little while, and
Okay.
text to speech and stuff like that. And when you see a comic book come to life, that's Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse and across the Spider-Verse. That's how I
100%. Yeah,
visualize.
I agree that that is a
Yeah,
comic book coming to life.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So good, so
Mm.
good, so good. Ken, thank you so much, bro, for
Oh,
jumping on and having this
thank you for
really
having me,
down
man.
to earth conversation with me.
Mm.
Uh, no, absolute pleasure, man. I know it's been a long time in the making, and I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
a lot of back and forth, but we finally got there, guys.
We got
So,
there, and
guys,
apologies for my delays as well.
no, it's all good, bro. Uh, guys, Ken, all of his socials, his website, all are down below in the description. Even if you listen to this on Spotify or Amazon Music or Apple Podcasts, all of his details are below. Go follow the journey. It's absolutely amazing. He has a really cool sense of humor with the videos that he does. And trust me, the editing, guys, you have to see the editing. You have to compliment
Thank
him on
you.
his editing. Been an absolute pleasure, bro.
No,
Thank you
thank
so
you for
much for
having me,
jumping on
man.
again.
Thank you.
No, and hopefully we catch up soon, man. Definitely a movie breakdown would be great. I'm
No,
trying to
absolutely.
what
Absolutely.
what screening we at next.